What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Dave Cave. Dave here, and today I'm having a look at some DC Multiverse, McFarlane Toys Digital, and DC Direct page punches by McFarlane Toys. Yes, we've got a nice little array of Superman-related stuff here. We've got the Fleischer Superman here from DC Multiverse. We've got this classic Superman that everyone's been banging on about from the digital line. We've got the Kingdom Come / JSA Superman, and we've got the Supergirl over here, based on the art by Bilquis Evely from Tom King's amazing Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow. Just a beautiful array of figures here, just lovely stuff, and could not have come at a more perfect time because I am freaking psyched about Superman stuff at the moment. Been reading a whole bunch of Superman here in the Dave Cave, getting all G'd up for the Superman movie, James Gunn's Superman, which is out in like 2.5 weeks. So July 10th cannot come quick enough. I am super excited. So we're going to do some comparisons, we're going to do some articulation, and we're going to do some recommended reading, which I love to do because I can definitely recommend a little something on each of these figures. Maybe not so much this guy, but definitely these three. Got some recommended watching for you for this guy, but yeah, got some books for you to read for these three. So yes, with all that said and done, guys, let's do the quick stuff. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Help me get into as many eyeballs as possible. And also, I got to shout out Culture Shock Collectables. Thank you so much to Culture Shock for sending these guys out to me. Mike, you are the man. Culture Shock are one of the finest purveyors of pop culture paraphernalia in Australia. They are doing the Lord's work. Please stay tuned to the end of the video where I will be sharing a discount code that you can use there on a future purchase. So now let's get into the toys. Let's do this. Alrighty guys, we are back, and first up we've got the Fleischer Superman. Let's have a look at the accessories first. We've got the trading card there. That looks kind of nice. I don't know if that is like original art. I don't think it is. I think that is just like someone's done like a tribute cover or something like that. It actually looks kind of modern, and they've just used like a Fleischer inspired vibe there. There's the back of the card if you want to give that a read. Superman in Technicolor. Oh dude, yeah, man, this series is beautiful. I rewatched all the Fleischer stuff recently, and I gotta say, man, it freaking holds up. It is stunningly gorgeous. We have these two open palms, which are a really nice kind of flying hand for Supes, and we've got the two fists that come on him as well as the black stand there. And just looking at the figure here, like, look at this bloody majestic bastard right here. Like, holy crap, dude. They've taken what is the Earth 2 Superman body from, is it the Earth 2 body? It's the old Superman body, the Crisis body. And they have just, honestly, just done some gorgeous work here, man. It's a really simple body buck. It's understated. We don't have a lot of like muscle definition on there. You can see like slight kind of stretching fabric marks on there. On the trunks you can see that. You can see like the kind of belt loops there. They're not painted though, but that's fine. I wonder if that's the same. Oh yeah, they should have painted the belt. I mean, look at the trading cards, anything to go by. They should have painted the belt. Yeah, but look, whatever, no biggie. I mean, McFarlane skips bloody details like that all the bloody time. So yeah, I mean, what do we expect at this point? That S is painted on, but it's really nice and clean, guys. It's simple, it's vintage, it's classic, it's beautiful stuff. So yeah, and like, look at that head sculpt there, guys. Like, really nice. Once again, just understated. I feel like this is just really just perfection. Like, what more do you want from a vintage Superman? We've got a cape that comes down to about the back of the boots there, and it is wide as well, which means that yeah, we can get some amazing poses out of it. But I don't think this Superman was a flyer. Anyway, I think this was the Superman that could yeah, jump tall buildings in a single bound. So yeah, look at those tight joints. So yeah, he was a jumper, this bloke. But look at that, you could put this guy in any pose and he's just gonna look fantastic. Yeah, just gorgeous stuff. Really gorgeous stuff there. Let's go opposite arm. Yeah, really nice, man. You could honestly do anything with this guy and he would just look fantastic. So yeah, I don't know how to fault this figure except for the like the belt loop, but yeah, this is just gorgeous stuff, man. Look at this. Just look at this guy, man. Wowee. Alrighty. Stunning. Yeah, lovely. And the interesting thing is, I think that like all three of the Superman that I'm reviewing today, including like the Kingdom Come as well as the, what's the other one there? Yeah, the classic. I think they're all on the same buck. So this is going to be interesting. Like three very nice, very clean looking Superman designs. Nothing too busy about them. Nothing like out of sorts. Like no overt like kind of dodges in like the paint style. No like big swings. It's not like a Justice Lord Superman. It's just three kind of classic colors, blue and red and yellow. And yeah, just slight variations. So we'll see which one comes out on top. I have a feeling I already know which one's going to come out on top. And yeah, I don't think it's this one, despite how freaking gorgeous this thing is. Just amazing. I guess since these are all the same buck, we will just save articulation for one of them. Yeah. Let's move on to the next one. Alrighty, we are back with the digital, and holy Christ, this guy, yeah, I mean, like, believe the hype. Anything that looks great in photos is just like, okay, cool, like this, it's gonna look great when I get it in hand. But like everything is better in hand. Like even crap, like that new 52 Superman, like I've got my eye on that. And I know, like, it looks rubbish in every single video I see. I really don't like the look of it in any of the reviews, any of the photos, but I know, like, when I get that new 52 Superman in hand, and I'll probably get it just because, you know, I want to have a new 52 Superman. Like, when I get it in hand, I'll be like, nah, this is okay. Like, this is actually, like, better than I thought it would be. And it will be, unless it's just that ugly, but, like, this. Like, it just looks... It looks so good in every photo and video, but in hand, like, I just cannot stress enough, like, how perfect this Superman is. And like the black outline on the S does not, like, it does not even bother me at this point. Like that, like it just makes it feel more like comic booky. And that's totally fine. Like, I'm not even going to notice that black outline on the shelf. I'm not even going to notice that. This is, like, I almost feel like crying just like looking at this guy, because it's like we've waited so long for the perfect freaking Superman from McFarlane Toys. I'm not going to cry, but, like, you know, it's like, it's such a momentous thing. From that first wave, Action Comics 1000, there was a little while there where I was like, well, this is the best Superman figure ever. But then, you know, like, it's got single jointed elbows, like, he can't really bend his arms all that well. Like, he's very clearly been superseded by several of the Superman that have been released since that have just consistently had something missing. Some element was missing from the mix, right? But this is just, it is complete. It's the best buck. It's that Earth 2 Crisis buck. Once again, I compared it with the Fleischer, and it is bang on. It is exactly the same buck. Different head sculpt that just screams Silver Age. This is gonna look just perfect next to that Silver Age Batman, and you better believe I'm gonna be putting them next to each other. I want to see that Batman, this Superman, and the Dick Grayson Robin standing between them. That is what I want to see. This is just perfection, man. Let's look at the length of the cape, and just look at that. That's what you need right there. Oh man, it's not often that like holding an action figure like makes you feel like really, like it makes you feel something, you know? And this is just really, it's just special, dude. Really special. I'm really nostalgic for like the John Byrne era. I really, really love that era. I used to read my brother's issues. He would leave them out on the kitchen bench at his place. I was a kid. I'm much younger than my older brother, Andrew. And I would go around to his place and I would sneak copies of his like image stuff, look at his Youngblood stuff, you know, when I was a teenager. But younger than that, you know, the John Byrne era Superman. I remember reading the Bizarro issue when I was like really young. And like, it's just like a core memory almost, you know? And I have the John Byrne Superman omnibus, and like looking up that issue again, the Bizarro issue, and just being like, wow, dude, I haven't seen this since my eyes were, you know, like 6 years old. You know, it's been that long. Oh man, this is just, it just feels special, you know, and it's just a McFarlane figure. Like, it's just a bloody digital figure. Speaking of, let's have a look at the rest of the stuff that we get. We got the bloody base, no big deal. We get these two hands again, which are great. Like, these are, you know, you don't really need anything else. You don't need bloody trigger hands with a Superman. We get the card, which looks bloody gorge. Look at that. Is that John Byrne art? I reckon it is. Would not be surprised. Yeah, man. And then we've got the digital card. I'm going to scratch it off and reveal my code. This is my best Dennis Nedry for you. Yeah, beautiful stuff, man. What else do I freaking say about this guy? Perfection. I haven't been this pleased with a McFarlane figure in like a long time. Holy crap. I'm gonna stop gushing. I need to move on. It's been like 5 minutes. See you on the next one. Okay, classic Superman recommended reading. This is the Man of Steel collection, volume 1. This doesn't just collect the Man of Steel stuff by John Byrne, but it collects the first bunch of issues from the line-wide Superman reboot from the 80s, including the Action Comics and Superman stuff as well. Alrighty, we are back with the Kingdom Come, and once again, man, we've got another banger on the Crisis Buck, the Superman Crisis Buck. Just a beautiful buck, man, that just casts a very, very mighty shadow. Yeah, and it just works, man. It just really, really suits the character. I always really liked that Crisis Superman, but it was the head that felt wrong. It just felt weird. Like, it was such a perfect body, but that head just felt like, I don't know, too old or too grumpy or whatever. And you know, even for the Kingdom Come Superman, like, this doesn't feel like too old or too grumpy. Like, I feel like this is, you know, it's not bang on to Alex Ross's art, but it looks pretty good. Like, that head looks, it doesn't, like, there's nothing like off-putting about it like there was with the Crisis. Let's have a quick look at the accessories first, and then we'll move on to the figure. Now, the trading card. We do have Kingdom Come Superman there. That is the cover of, I don't know, it's probably, I don't know, Kingdom Come 1. And then on the back there, it is a page punches. And I've got some info there. If you want to read it, give it a pause. What's interesting is that we're getting a copy of Justice Society, but the card is Kingdom Come. So usually, you know, they both align. But what my theory is that the issues for Kingdom Come are like prestige issues. They're like cardboard covers, and they're like maybe 40 or 50 page issues, whereas this is like a 20-something pager. So it's going to be a much cheaper affair to like add this. There you go. You got some Alex Ross interiors, just as I remember. This is really, really an awesome run by Jeff Johns, man. I do enjoy a lot of Jeff Johns's DC stuff, a hell of a lot of it. And his JSA is just fantastic. Yeah, good stuff. Got a couple of like splashes of Alex Ross art throughout the book, but he did all the covers for, I think, going back to the start, or was it just for the Thy Kingdom Come storyline, which is this. But anyway, yeah, that's my little theory on why we didn't get an issue of Kingdom Come. Would have been too expensive. They could have just given us like half an issue or something like that. But anyway, we get a flight stand as well. Pretty standard stuff. We've seen those before. And once again, as with the 3 Superman figures that we've taken a look at today, we get these open hands, which once again is a fine addition for a Superman figure. You want hands like this. You're going to make him look great in flight poses. But we also get these lovely little fists on the character himself. So these 3 figures, like plastic wise, are like identical with the exception of the head sculpts and the paint jobs. We also don't get an S on this Superman shield. The only Superman that we get an S on the cape, I should say, is the Fidgetal. So yeah, that is the main difference between the 3 of these. Otherwise, yeah, identical bucks, identical accessories. This guy also got the comic and the flight stand, but yeah, nothing major there. So yeah, once again, a buck that we've seen, and a really, really nice Superman there. So I think this guy will look really nice next to the Kingdom Come McFarlane Batman. But also, I think I'm going to pose this guy. I don't have the Kingdom Come Batman because might be able to see it on the shelf up there. Let me just tilt this up. Got my DC Direct Kingdom Come figures up there. So because the Kingdom Come Batman was not widely released in Australia, I never picked him up on release. And I mean, he's now easily available on Amazon, but I just never went back and picked him up. So I'm actually going to pose this guy with my JSA stuff. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Still planning on doing a mass JSA unboxing and like a posing video. So yeah, that'll be happening soon, and I reckon this guy will feature in that. Not much else to say here. This is just clean. Once again, just like the other 2, with that S is painted on. It's not raised or anything, but I am not complaining. It's nicely done. It's beautiful stuff. On to the Supergirl. Okay, Kingdom Come Superman recommended reading. Obviously, Kingdom Come by Mark Waid and Alex Ross. If you haven't read that, what are you doing? But also the titular comic there, the comic that comes with the figure, Thy Kingdom Come by Jeff Johns and Dale Eaglesham. That was in Jeff Johns' Return to the Justice Society of America. Also collected in the Justice Society of America Omnibus Volume 3. Awesome stuff and a must for any JSA fan. Alrighty, we are back with the Supergirl, the Page Puncher Supergirl, based off of Tom King's Woman of Tomorrow and Bilquis Evely's art. At first glance, man, we've got a really nice little package here. We've got the Page Puncher comic, we've got the Page Puncher card here at the standard base, and we've got 2 fist hands that go nicely with the open hand that we get on the figure itself, and the holdy hand for her sword accessory. Now, this is not a bad little accessory, and if we compare it to the comic cover, it is pretty much bloody bang on. So yeah, pretty good likeness there. Like it when they do that. It is pretty key to the story though, so it would kind of suck if they didn't nail the sculpt there. But yeah, do yourself a favor and read this book, man. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. It's bloody fantastic stuff. I know Tom King has his haters out there. He doesn't always hit, but when he hits, man, he hits big. I really love his Batman run. I love a lot of his stuff. I think Rorschach is one of the best things I've read in recent years. and his human target is fantastic. So there's the back of the trading card there. Give it a read if you want. Yeah, let's have a look at the figure now, guys. We've got a gorgeously sculpted Supergirl figure. Look at that head there. It is, you know, kind of close to the artwork on the cover there. I feel like DAVEcaveDAVE's art is a little softer. They've gone for a little more of a realistic look on the figure itself, but it does match quite nicely. Their hair is just gorgeously sculpted and gorgeously painted. It looks like they've gone with either like an ochre wash to kind of sink into those recesses there, or they've given it a nice blonde dry brush to really give it the blonde effect and bring out the sculpted detail in that gorgeous sculpt. Sadly though, the hair is kind of bulky on either side, and you do not get any Artic out of that neck. Now, the painted detail on that face there is just stunning. And having a look at the rest of her here, the skirt looks fantastic, that kind of swept vibe that you also get on the cover. It's not exact, but it's pretty close. And then you get those boots as well. So this is really nice. It kind of contrasts with that previous Supergirl that we got, where those boots just went right up under the skirt and just looked like she was wearing red leggings. I mean, this feels more traditional. We get like the really high, like mid-thigh boots. And they're even articulated, so not articulated, they're even like sculpted and painted in gold that matches the belt. So really nice touches there, guys. Got an open hand over here, the grabby hand there, and we've got a wide cape on the back with an S on the cape. Now, annoyingly, we've got wire down both sides and across the bottom, but I feel like the wire in the bottom of the cape on mine is a bit too long. And I feel like I'm not even like moving the wire there. I'm just like rotating the wire inside of the seam. And yeah, it's kind of creating some like awkward warping there. So I feel like at some point the wires, like it might actually just like poke through the cape. And if that happens, I'm just gonna like snip it off and push it back in, and hopefully that'll do enough to shorten it. But I feel like it might like impact my ability to really get some nice sculpts out of this. I should do okay, but yeah, it is quite nice that we get the cloth cape with wires in it. That makes 4 Superman figures or Superman related figures today with cloth capes. Love that we're getting it, man. Not much more I can say about this figure. Really nice that we've got it. I think we really needed an update after that last Supergirl. It wasn't too bad, but it wasn't perfect either, and this is bloody bang on. Love it. Yeah, guys, let's put the sword in her hand and try to recreate that cover pose before we move on. Just move the camera up a little bit and have a look at that there, guys. Lovely stuff. Really nice figure. All right, we're gonna leave it there right now. We'll come back with some Artic. Okay, recommended reading for the Supergirl is very obviously Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Once again, the comic that comes with the figure, that's the trade paperback. This is the deluxe hardcover, a beautiful edition. I had to have both. I'll be reading that big HC on my second read through very soon. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. Just a very, very awesomely impressive bunch here. And yeah, just, you know what, opening up a bunch of amazing Superman figures just gets me even more jazzed for the movie that is coming out real soon, guys. So that's it from me. Time to wrap it up. Thanks again for watching, guys. Please remember to subscribe and hit the like button if you liked what you saw. Remember to head over to cultureshockcollectables.com and buy yourself something nice, guys. Use code DAVECAVE at the checkout for a sweet discount. And every purchase that you make will earn you points towards an even bigger discount that you can earn in the future. So thanks again to Culture Shock for their continued support. Until next time, guys, until the next review, until the next live stream, until the next post on Instagram, please take care of each other and buy more toys. See ya.